So we're gonna practice the drawing that I sent you to the email. If this video make it too complicated for you, you can skip this video. You can just look at my drawing and mimic that drawing as close as possible. So you don't have to complete the whole pattern. You can just finish the main stroke, which 4 stroke on the front, 4 stroke on the bottom, and 4 stroke on the top. So total like 12 to 14 stroke if you including 2 little stroke at the front. So about 12 to 14 stroke. So you don't have to complete the whole pattern. So the one that I sent you guys is spine 3. Spine 3 pattern. We have 4 different patterns, and we'll go over it within the class later. So with this practice, I just need you to practice the spine 3. So we're gonna start with one line from, you're gonna find the arch for me, which is the highest point of the shape. From the arch, you're gonna have one straight line down. Go with dotted line. And then one from the tail. And one for the front. From the arch to the tail, you can divide it into 2 parts. Start with the top frame. So 2 parts. From the front to here, you're gonna find a point about 1.2 centimeter. 1.2 centimeter from the front on the top frame. So this is how much space you're gonna save for the front stroke. We will fit 4 front stroke right here. And from here to here, you're gonna divide it into 3 more boxes. So you need 2 more points on the top frame. So we have total of 6 boxes, and it go with 7 number. Now, next we're gonna find the guideline. So with the drawing that I sent you, the guideline start a little bit closer, almost starting from the line from number 2 here, and it more like a little curl up and down. With this one, I make it a little bit less complicated. I feel like starting from the 3 is a little bit easier. So about 1 to 2 millimeter down from number 3 line here. About 1 or 2 millimeter up from the bottom frame, the arch, and 7. So guideline, you have connecting those. So that's the guideline. And we're gonna start with 4 strokes on the bottom. So with the 4 stroke on the bottom, the first one will start about 6.5 on the guideline. Guideline to bottom frame. Okay, so about 6.5 to 5. First one of the lower. So you repeat the part from 6.5 here, and start coming out, and end at 5 on the bottom frame. Next one, 5.5 to 4. Second stroke on the lower, 5.5, which is here, you repeat that part and then coming out and at 4. Next one, 4.5 to 3. So 4.5 right here and at 3. So you repeat that part. Last one on the bottom, which is last lower stroke, 3.5 on the guideline and at 2 on the bottom frame. So 4 strokes on the bottom done. Now we have upper stroke, we're gonna start from top frame to guideline. From here down to guideline. So we start with the first one, we'll start at 3, go into 4.5 on the guideline. Second one, 4 to 5.5. Keep going with 5, go into 6.5, and the last one, a little bit above 6, go into 7. So first one, 3, go into 4.5, which is from here down here. I stroke and go out of frame a little bit. That part's very light. Same here, very light. 1.5, 4, go to 5.5. These are C curl. The fifth one, this is important one because this one will keep the peak of the arch. Going to 6.5. So with the drawing that I sent you, this can go into this or a little not touching the guideline, either or. Last one, this base is a little bit bigger, so we can go up a little bit more higher than the 6 and go into the frame. Go into the guideline, which is 7. So we have 4 on the top. Now we're gonna go with front stroke. So we will fit about 4 strokes right here, so you can figure out the placing first on the bottom frame. So we divide into 2, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 right here. So the way the front stroke look like, it will be like closer on the bottom and then more open on the top. Alright, so stroke from here, the first one start from here and end open. So as soon as open, it will end around 2.5 on the top frame. So these are C curl. Next one, start from here and end a little bit close to 2. Then the third one. So it's end about 1.5 on the top frame here. Last one, I'll make a little bit closer than a dot here. So as long as they look close on the bottom frame and open more on the top, then I'll fit about 2 more baby hair here. So we're still gonna have a lot more stroke in the middle, but with practicing before the class, all I'm asking you guys is just the main stroke out first, so you can understand how float. So these stroke right here, the first stroke that we did for the front, is almost looking like it touching the first stroke on the top, the upper stroke, the first upper stroke here, it creating that connecting. We also gonna have 2 more right here that is called transition stroke, with extending the guideline right here, but don't have to worry about that right now. And we mostly I'm gonna fit about 1 or 2 strokes in the middle here. Right. So all I'm asking you guys is just finish 4 strokes on the front, 4 bottom, 4 top, main stroke. Optional if you want to add 2 more strokes at the front. And the 2 strokes at the front would be a little bit lighter than the rest of the stroke. All the stroke have taper ends, which means thinner on the bottom and thinner on both ends and darker in the middle. Okay, so guideline will be the one that darkest.